Okay, we're going to find a quadratic function whose vertex is at -2, -4, and also passes through the point 5, 3. Visually, I'd like to show you what this is going to look like. Okay, so we're going to have this vertex at -2, -4, and it passes through the point 5, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, up 3. It has an axis of symmetry that goes through the vertex. And this axis of symmetry allows us to reflect this point 5, 3 across. It's going to be 3 high off the x-axis. It is 7 units to the right of the axis of symmetry, so it's going to be 7 units to the left of the axis of symmetry. And it's going to look something like this. So I'm just trying to sketch it here. Now there's only going to be one equation that fits this parabola. When we say that the vertex is at -2, -4, that means we have a value for h and a value for k. When it tells us that it goes through another point that lies on the parabola, that's a point x, y. We are going to use vertex form that says y equals a times the quantity x minus h quantity squared plus k. We're going to use this form so that we can solve for a. The goal is for us to have a, h, and k filled in so that we have an equation with an x input and a y output. We already know h and k, but we're going to need to find a. In order to do that, we're going to temporarily use x and y so that we have, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unknowns, we're only going to have one unknown of a. So go ahead and watch. Instead of y, we're going to put a 3 because that's what y is equal to, equals, we still don't know what a is. We're going to temporarily put in x equals 5. We do know what h is. It is -2, so instead of minus -2, I'll put plus 2. And then we do know what k is, and it is -4. So I have 3 equals 7 squared is 49 times a minus 4. I'm going to add 4 to both sides, giving me 7 equals 49a. I'll divide both sides by 49, and I get a equals 1/7. Now that I know what a is, this is going to be tricky. Let's see if I can scroll down here. Now that I know what a is, I can fill it in. And remember, x and y are going to stay because function notation, or not function notation, but a function has an input and an output. So I'll have 1/7 times the quantity. Instead of x minus -2, I'll have x plus 2, because in this equation, the vertex is never going to change. It will always be at -2, and then minus 4. This is an equation in vertex form. If I want to put this in general form, or what we're used to calling standard form, I would need to multiply out x plus 2 times x plus 2, which is x squared plus 4x plus 4. I'd have to multiply that trinomial by 1/7. And then I'd have to combine the 4/7 and the -4. to be y equals 1/7 x squared plus 4/7 x minus 24/7. So either one of these forms would be correct. This is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c form, and this is y equals a times the quantity x minus h quantity squared minus k. This right here gives us information regarding the vertex. This does not show us the vertex. So I hope this helped.